Hello everyone. As you might not know me, my name is Sergio, and in this video today I would like to really talk a little bit about my story, my latest story. So it's going back to around 9 months before. I used to be a Uber driver, and three things happened to me, and this is probably the first secret to awakening is synchronicities or coincidences or signs, whatever you want to call them. This is the moment where transformation is happening, and you will be starting a journey that you are so excited to go with it. So the three things that happened at that time without obviously my consensus, without my acceptance, there were obviously three signs, right? So the first one, I was running at my daughter's school. I was playing with one of her friends when suddenly, to impress the child, I was running backward. And the moment that I was running backward, she was speeding up. So I was going with my full speed, and I'm quite fast. When suddenly I felt that my daughter, she approached me, and when I turned my back, because I was running without even looking, I was looking for a bit, I was running, I was looking in front, turning again, and suddenly I see my daughter, Victoria, right under my bum. So my mind thought that if I hit her and I protect myself, it's gonna be painful. So what are the solutions? And in that millisecond of, imagine when I turned my back, she was under my bum. And the second option was to use my right arm to put it around her and then to hit her with the speed and hold her body weight with my right arm and then going on my shoulder. And what can I say? Was the most painful ever. Like, I felt so much pain because I thought my arm was broken. But actually what happened right in the middle here, you have like a connection between the muscles from your upper back, from your down back, from your hand, from shoulders. So basically it's like a conjunction of all the muscles. And I went to the hospital, and the hospital, they said wasn't any bone broken. But what just happened then is like I wasn't able to move my arm for months. For months, imagine that. And at that time, so my daughter, she was fine. She had nothing. Happened nothing to her. And my hand was like finished. And I was an Uber driver at that time. So I was going to work, but for me it was like very painful. I've been hurt a lot because I wasn't able to move my hand. Every single position, always while I was sleeping, I was supposed to stay face up and going along with the pain. And I think the pain went off totally about after 6 months. Was yeah. So this is first sign. Second sign, I was at work. I was working in Stevenage, and I had a customer that he took me to the train station to pick up his girlfriend, his, I don't know, his friend. But he was very unpolite and very agitated and very, like, he had a bad energy, a weak energy, but I wasn't really aware. And and he was asking too many questions. He was like not really a normal person. And guess what? Right before his drop off, somebody hit my car from the back. And this happened in April. Now we are February, so after nearly 1 year, and still the trial is ongoing because they consider myself being responsible because I wasn't in the right lane, but I've been hit in the back. So that moment was after the incident with the hand, probably a month prior, March, April, and then I felt like my hand was jumped off my body. This was the impact because I was going like turning right, and he was going ahead, and he like hit me in my rear bumper. Okay, yeah, the client, he was panicked. He just like, listen, mate, we okay, we fine. They just jump out of the car and they just left. They walked to the destination. This is second sign. The third sign was I'd been kicked out from work because a client made a complaint against me that I told her she's pretty and hot. Pretty, I might said, but hot, never. So Uber decided to send to dismiss my contract with them, and I had like 11 complaints over 6 years period on a 9,000 trips. So the average was a complaint every 870 trips, and some of the complaints were quite stupid. But anyway, going ahead, so these are the synchronicities, signs that I was supposed to get off that job. And now after 9 months, so happened 21st of May 2018, now February 2019. I'm still off work, but I kind of jumped from things to things like network marketing and other bits and pieces of doing it. I have even started to get a job. But where I wanted to reach is that kind of lately I have discovered something else, energy healing. And looks like today I had a session with my neighbor, and was amazing. And this day today was more amazing, and I can feel a change in my energy field, and there is so much for me that I am able to interact with others people energy field, and it's a bit like blow my mind. And yes, I'm so happy about that. I had a chat with my wife because she's a bit angry most of the time. And I've told her, look, I discovered this thing. She said, go and get a job. Stop talking with me about energy. You are crazy. You are totally crazy, Sergio. What are you talking about? I will pack a bag for you, and I'm going to kick you out of the house. Sergio, go and look for a job, 9 to 5. This is your mission. You know, the truth is that she's really working very hard, like every day and nighttime, and it's about physical work, mental work, and I'm so grateful to her. But I sometimes I'm feeling drawn into her energy field, and I respond. And I think lessons here, we should be more humble and try to get in the pants of the other person. Not in that sense, in a sense that be able to transmute your consciousness into the other body and to not react, to act with compassion, love, and gratitude, because it's important. And yes, this is I wanted to talk with you today about I'm so freaking happy, and I am so relaxed, and I'm so incredibly beautiful and amazing. And if you wanna have a reconnection healing, just drop me a message and I will be on my way to do it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace. Peace.